Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I have the Hovercraft. As you can see, it's looking a lot different than it did the last time I made a video with it. That's because I've pretty much completely rebuilt it. So what's going on here, I'm going to walk you through all of the upgrades. So clearly this whole top structure looks different. And what I did here was I placed the propeller inside this circular duct, which should hopefully give it a bit more power. And I've got 2 rudders here as opposed to 4. It just doesn't look quite as overbuilt. To be totally honest, I think it steers a little worse, but it looks a lot better, and I might be able to modify it so it steers as well. Up here, this is actually the battery hidden in there, and that's a lot better than having the hinged section on the old Hovercraft. I don't know if I ever showed you guys that. And then it's the same basic idea. Down in there, that's the motor for lifting it. I've got kind of an air intake made out of coroplast that's going to direct more air into there. But then here's where it really gets good. This skirt that I made, this is made out of an old rain jacket that my dad let me cut up. And it's waterproof, airtight, and really flexible, which is perfect for making a hovercraft skirt out of. And I actually sewed this. I had to cut out individual pieces, and I sewed it together so that when it's inflated, it is the exact perfect shape and seals with the ground really well. So I'm super excited about this. I think this is going to be the fastest hovercraft I've ever made. So I'm going to take it over to the parking lot and try it out, and then I'm going to bring it back here and show you guys how it performs on water. Alright, I'm at the parking lot now. I've got the hovercraft here. I'm the only person here, so I'm going to probably set the camera down on these recycling containers, or I might try to film one-handed. Okay, I am now here at the pond. It is not that big of a pond, but it is definitely going to be enough for testing the hovercraft's water capabilities. So I am going to, first of all, just drive it straight across, and then if that goes well, I'm going to try to go around in a couple of circles. I won't spend too long on the water because the battery that I'm using in this hovercraft doesn't last very long. I've already driven it on the parking lot a bunch, and if it dies in the middle of the water, that could be very, very bad. So I'm going to set the camera down, and without further ado, let's get this hovercraft on the water. I'd actually never thought of that before, that the hovercraft was going to be able to kind of jump its own wake, but it definitely was doing that. It's actually got really good suspension because this skirt is super soft, but it's just firm enough that it won't just completely collapse. So This is running great. That was the best performance I've ever had out of any of my hovercrafts on water. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and if you think the hovercraft is cool and you want to see more of it, please like the video. I've got a couple other hovercraft videos on my channel already, but there will be plenty more coming this winter when there's ice. And as always, remember to subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.